Hi everyone, welcome to Springtide Readings. I'm Christina. I'm going to be your host. Welcome back if you're returning. Welcome if you're new. Just welcome, really. I do swear, so if that's not something you can sit through, I'm probably not your reader. But do keep looking because there are some amazing readers out there, and just keep looking. If you're looking for confirmations, it's out there for you somewhere. I'm sure of it. I wholeheartedly believe that. And there are some amazing readers out there, so, keep looking. If it's not for your faces and places we're talking about, it's probably not your reading. Don't make it fit if it's not yours. We do deal with some pretty heavy stuff here. Some heartbreaking stuff, I just really wouldn't want to see you worry about something that has absolutely nothing for you to worry about. But you may notice, or you may realize, or you may see who we're talking about, and you could pass it on to them for a bit of heads up, a bit of leg up. That's always really helpful, I think. Anyway, so pass it on. Okay, so yeah, we're outside again. So I thought I would do another reading, see how we get on. I'm gonna grab these. I've just had the cats all over the table. A cat that I don't exactly trust. She's nice, and then she's nice, and then she's nice, and then all of a sudden she's not so nice, and she savages you. So that actually probably that could be relevant. I know people like that. So yeah, she's been through a lot, and I guess that's why she was a rescue. So that's just my ex's cat. Can see my big puppy boy there in the background, loving the outdoor life at the moment. Right, so let's see what we've got here. Let's start with these. Team, what do you have for the collective, please? Some fighting, fussing and a fighting. And weirdly, so I think, yeah, that's rivalry. But look, on the bottom of this deck is sitting rivalry. So I think we're going to keep that because it feels like we're dealing with rivalry energy. Let's keep going. Yeah, they want you to take control of this situation. Although, in saying that, I think you will kind of already have taken control over whatever the situation is, and we will see it evolve as we go along. But it does look like it looks like to me that you're the King of Wands. That's male or female, doesn't matter. In fact, that's a chick in there. So male or female, doesn't it's just an energy. That you've stepped away from all this. You've left them to it. Look on her face. She's like, not for me. Thank you very much. She's just watching them fighting amongst themselves. And that King of Wands is stepped up. She's sitting on a throne. Or he's sitting on a throne. Like I said, it's not gender specific. Little bug, you don't want to be there. You don't want to stay there. Are you a spider? You're the tiniest spider I've ever seen. Yeah, but you don't need to be there. Go on, shoo, 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 shoo. There you go. Yeah, justice. The bottom of the deck. Page of Swords as well. Yeah, I already, even though we haven't pulled any cards, I'm seeing lots of harsh words, loud, harsh words. People who aren't thinking before they speak, they're just spewing vile hatred, vile words, vile emotions. Devil energy. That's what they're spraying. That's what they're spewing out. Not thinking of the consequences of what they say, because this group here that you're dealing with, they spew out all this negativity, and they spew out all this abuse and the rest of it, and then 10 minutes later, after they've calmed down, it's like nothing ever happened. But it did just happen. They expect you to change with the wind as quickly as they do, but most people don't do that, do they? Most people can't change emotions that quickly. Six of Wands. So, yeah. I feel like, gosh, this is a weird thing. I feel like you've had a victory of some description. In some way, you have won a battle, or you have claimed something that they couldn't claim. Even if it's self-respect, or, yeah, but it's more than that. You've won something. You've won a battle of some description, and it has left them like this. It's left them, in the middle of the night, face in hands. They're grieving. They're depressed. They have insomnia. Big man, are you all right? Hang on. Sorry, you guys. Oh, what the hell? The dog has always had gastro problems. He came from a puppy mill. I'm ashamed to say. I didn't realize until we went to pick him up. He was a birthday present. I bought him myself as a birthday present after losing a German Shepherd who had been in my life for a long time. So it meant all the world to have him in my life. And he's a stunning boy. But he's always had gastro problems because the puppy mill tried to wean him on adult working dog food and scrambled eggs, for God's sake. I mean, really. So anyway, yeah, I wanted to avoid dog throwings up. That's my drink, big man. Okay. Where were we? We were at Insomnia. You got cobwebs in your ears, big man. That actually, it sounds like it's relevant. Somebody having cobwebs in their ears. They're just not listening. They haven't been listening for a long, long time. All right, Insomnia. That's where we were. Pull some more cards. Good boy. Good boy. He's been on a super premium diet ever since, by the way. All super premium. Right, team, back on track. And actually, a lot of readers say, and I completely agree, that anything that happens during a reading is relevant. There was all those distractions, all those distractions, and I think that's really where these people that you're fighting, this group of people that you're fighting, they seem to get distracted awfully quickly. Whereas you don't really. You of course you get distracted every so often. It's human nature. But for these people, it's a day-to-day existence. That's how they live. They go from one thing to another thing, to the next thing, to the next thing, to the next thing, to the next thing. And usually those things, look at that, the lies sitting on the bottom of the deck. Usually it is dramatic. It's drama. It's lies. It's manipulation. It's ruthless. In fact, it's ruthless. These people are ruthless. They don't give a shit. They don't give a shit. They don't care who they hurt. All they want is what they want. What else have we got? These people are ruthless. They're ruthless. They're cruel. But you're not like that. You've got the King of Swords and the King of Wands. You're a lot more grounded. You're very spiritual. I think these people kind of go on about how they're spiritual, how they, they're into crystals, or they meditate, or they go to a healer or a reader or something to that effect. But they're only doing it because of the way it makes them look to other people. It isn't that they're doing it for growth or to evolve or to elevate. They're not doing it for that reason. They're doing it because it's how it makes them look. We deal with that a lot in these readings, actually. How it makes them look. And you're just kind of hanging out. You're just kind of, you are in your own space. You are dealing with your own demons. You're actually dealing with your own demons. You're dealing with your own shadow work. You're doing that. And I think that the reason that these people are left, these people are fretting about you. They're not even, it's almost like, what the fuck does it have to do with you, really? They seem to make it a point to be in your life causing hassle. And that's just really ridiculous. You know, that's just really ridiculous. I don't even see this as being family either. I don't feel like this is family. I feel that this is a group of friends who have got together and decided that it's like the no homers group. You know, they want you in their group because there's a helicopter, sorry about that. They want you in their group because they want you bring something, the word exotic keeps popping into my head. You bring something exotic and different and, you know, quite eccentric or just something different, something a bit fun, really. But you don't get into this nonsense, and that's what sets you apart. You sit there and you watch this and you're like, what the fuck is wrong with this? You know, what's wrong with this picture? But you don't get involved. And I think that was kind of their main beef with you, is that you didn't get involved. You don't care about the drama. You don't care. You've got, like I said, you've got your own thing going on. I think you've kind of always not been a loner. I don't think that. I think you are a social person. Like, you can have a conversation with somebody out, but there is a sense of peace when you are by yourself. You have no problems. You see, these people have a problem with being by themselves. They've got to have the telly on, or they've got to have a radio on. They can't just be with themselves without some outside influence almost manufacturing how they should feel about something, because you know, we as readers say, be your true authentic self. These people have no true authentic self. The true authentic self is the thing that they just saw 5 minutes ago. You know, it's all about being trendy or you know, it's very shallow. This is a very shallow group of people. And I think they thought that you were the same, but you stand on your own. You know, you're not bothered. You are not bothered to be by yourself. You like your own company. And clarify this, please. Clarify this group. You are still with them, but you're not still with them. If you know that you're not in this. You haven't cut ties with them. Whoever I'm talking to, you haven't cut ties with them, but you're not in this drama. You have separated yourself from that. And the jealousy, my God, the jealousy is just, yeah, what the fuck? I mean, these people are, okay, I don't use this word very often, but there's a lot of delusion here about who you are and who they are. And, you know, I don't know. I don't know what the tie is with these people. This could be work related, but I don't see that though. Actually, this is friends. But you keep moving into a more independent. Yeah, see, cut the deck. You keep moving more and more into an independent position. You're sitting. I don't want to say you're sitting pretty, but you are sitting in an independent spot where these people could never, ever follow you. They just couldn't. It's not, they're more about money. They're more about how it looks. They are more about, they're more about how it looks than the meat on the bones. They don't really care about that. They don't care about what backs that up. All they want to do is cut right in there hot and heavy with their mouths open, blah, 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 blah. Look how fucking great we are. Then, although they don't say that out loud, they still say that with their behavior. And like I said, you just don't even seem bothered, really. Now, I said that you bring something to the table. You see, you bring strength to the table. You bring an element of fame. You're a star. When you go places, people notice you. And even if you kind of try to step back into the shadows, or try to step back in, you wear all black, for instance. You try so hard to blend into the background, but you can't, because you're a star. You know, you regardless of if you got all black on, that's what people are going to see. They're going to see you exposed, because not in a bad way, really. You're a star. You're something special. And these people are not. And I think that strength that you have, it really bugs them. You know, you seem the type of person that people would come up to and say, I don't like you. I don't know why I don't like you, but I don't like you. Fuck, I hate those conversations. I'm like, you know, I have had those conversations before as well. And I feel that, you know, the response of, you know, that's kind of your problem is really all you can say. Because, you know, if somebody doesn't like you and they don't know why, you know, it's not really much you can do about that, is it? And even if they did know why, fuck, who cares? You know, on your bike, really. If you don't like me, then don't be around me. But that's the thing. They don't want to step away because there's something that you give them. There's something that you bring to the table that they can't get anywhere else. And to them, it's almost like a drug. It's almost like a drug. They get addicted to you. But I think what the team are trying to bring up as a resolution is to walk away from the past. You know, if there are any losses, which I can't really see there being any losses, maybe emotionally, but I can't even see you being emotionally distraught over this. I think you're a bit hurt. I think you're a bit hurt that these people are not. They don't love you for you. They don't. They're incapable of doing that. They're incapable of loving you for you, because, you know, they're this stuck in high school or even elementary school, middle school, you know, whatever it is. They're stuck in the past. They are stuck in the past, and they are never going to grow up. They're never going to grow out of that. They really aren't. If they haven't by now, they sure as hell aren't going to do it any other time, are they? And you're the high priestess. You're the high priestess. You could not really give a shit, really. And there's no reason for you to. There's absolutely no reason for you to be putting too much energy into this. And if you have already walked away, I mean, I didn't want to say this, but there's a whole lot of stalking going on around here. You know, it's stalky. It's stalky energy there. Because there's something a light, my team just said. There is a light that you bring to the situation that they cannot find in their own darkness. They cannot find it in their own darkness. You're surrounded by a golden light, and they are surrounded by darkness. And it may well be that these people are people that you have known all your life. Maybe you've known them since you were little. Maybe you have, thank you, big man. Yeah, thank you. Maybe you've known them all your life. And I feel that this could be why you're kind of stuck in this group. Because you've known them since grade school. You've known them since you were little. What else we got? Let me pull some more on this. But, you know, I don't know why the team is really bringing this up. I guess maybe just to illuminate the fact that you're on the right path. You're not, you don't really owe these people anything. You really don't owe them anything. Team, you want to say anything else about this? Yeah, you just keep your eyes on your own paper. Keep your eyes on your own paper. You've got your own talents. You've got your own businesses. You've got your own jobs. You know, whatever it is that you've got going on, it doesn't include these people. It doesn't include these people. And maybe it's quite fun to go out together. Maybe that's what the draw is. But I don't know. I feel like whatever fun there used to be, it's really not there anymore. It's just not the same. It's not the same as it used to be. You know, and you know, things change. Things don't stay the same. But yeah, they're just not really giving you anything. They're not really giving you what you need or what you. It's like, you know, you're somewhere different than where they reside. Just keep your eyes forward. Keep going forward. I mean, it's a simple message, really. Trouble is, I see these people being stalky. Like I said, it's not like they're just going to let you walk away and that's it. It's almost like they feel that you owe them something. That they were, what, magnanimous enough to let you in their group, so now you owe them your time or your energy. You know, that's just ridiculous. Maybe you have a business, like a salon is what keeps popping in my head. Maybe you have a salon. Maybe you own a salon, and you know, you give them a discount. Maybe you do their hair for free. You know, there's something that you're giving them that they don't want to let go of. But it isn't you that they want as such. It's what you give them, if that makes sense. Is there anything else on this? This group is just not interested. They're not interested in that. They're interested in what you give them, and that's it. That, and you seem to be, yeah, what you give them, exactly. They're interested in what you give them. But, you know, they see you as what they say and what they feel are two totally different things. So if they tell you that, you know, they don't like you for this reason, and that reason, you know, I wouldn't take that at face value. I certainly wouldn't take it personally, because it's not a personal thing. You know, they're trying to keep you blind. They're trying to keep you bound and blind so that you don't have to think for yourself, so that you can't walk away and be without this group. It's really fucking weird, because these people, like, I do not think that this is family. I do not feel that this is family. I feel that this is a group of friends. I don't know, I keep doing that, but, you know, there's not much friendly about them, is there? They're just, yeah, horrible people, really. Horrible people. And they're here to teach you a lesson. You know, that's why we keep going around in these circles, or that's why we go through these experiences, is so that we learn a lesson from it. So that we learn, you know, that you're better than this for a start. But, team, do you have anything to add to this before I pull some kippers on this? Your self-worth and how you see yourself speaks volumes. The way they see themselves speaks volumes. And I think it's like, it's opposite planes here. It's opposites, polar opposites. What is it, big man? Thank you. I don't have anything else for you. Yeah, see, I don't have anything else for you. You don't have anything else for these people. You don't have anything else for them. Clarify this distant horizons for me. Distant horizons. They said it's about not putting all your eggs in one basket. I don't know what the hell that means. I mean, I know what it means, but I don't know what it means. Can you clarify not putting all your eggs in one basket? This isn't the only group of friends you're ever going to have. It's not the only group of people that will be accepting of you. And, you know, if you live in a small town, for instance, that's just, yeah. If you live in a small town and there's not really that many people to hang around with, you know, I can kind of understand that this would be, you know, the small town being the basket and you guys being the eggs. You know, there's not a whole lot of places for the eggs to go, really, aside from that one small basket. But, yeah. It's about moving on, they just said. It's about moving on. And that's easier said than done, absolutely. Although I see you being perfectly capable of moving on. You're moving on. Not being anchored or tied down with these people. Because, you know, like the team said, they don't deserve you. They don't deserve you. Gang stalking. Like, yeah, I mean, these people are going to have this, like, meltdown temper tantrum kind of thing. I don't know what you did to, you know, You know, that's the thing. You haven't even done anything. What has happened is you stand out. You stand you apart from these people. You are, I hate to say it, but you are superior to this group of people. I'm sorry, but these people behave in such a way that they really do bring it on themselves. I think the alcohol and the drugs don't help. I think these are. I see this group being, quite a partier. You know, they party, and you all party together, and that's fun and that's fine and that's great, but that's not it out of life. You seem to want a lot more than that. You seem to want a lot more than that, and they are not really capable of that. All they want to do is the same shit they did 20 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, however long. It's the same behavior. Anything else, team? Yeah, something about sudden wealth. That keeps coming out. Okay. Anything else? These people are false. They really are false. I gotta tell you, this bad health keeps coming out. Every time I've shuffled the deck, that bad health has been on the bottom of the deck. Not only the bad health, but the thief as well. Can you clarify this bad health and thief for me, team? Troubles are just starting. Remove yourself before it's too late. God damn. Sorry, blasphemy. I tried not to do that, but still, I mean, geez. That's a pretty serious warning. Remove yourself before it's too late, they just said. If this is your reading, you will know, because you will know that the series of events have been leading up to you walking away. Maybe that's what the message is. Maybe it is time to cut these people off. Do be aware that they're going to have a temper tantrum because of it. That is, yeah, that's glaringly obvious. They're not going to just take it and go, oh yeah, okay, well, fare thee well, my friend, and have a great life. Maybe you get hit with bad health. Maybe that's what this is all about as well. No, I don't want to make you worry. Please don't think that in a million years. That's not what I want to do. I don't want to make you worry. We're just trying to explore all the ins and outs. I feel like I need to put a fig leaf on that poor woman. There you go. A modesty panel. She might get a little cold out here. There we go. I'm sorry. Yeah, I grew up in the South where we cover up Vogue magazine or Cosmo because, it's deemed offensive. So, All right. Anything else you want to add to this team? Your high honor. You will find peace. You will find justice in this situation. I think that you already choose you anyway. So, I don't see any problem with that whatsoever. It's kind of a short, sweet little reading, really. Well, not that short. Gosh, have I really been talking for that long? You've got this. You've got this. You're the King of Wands, King of Swords, and the High Priestess all rolled into one. And you are more than capable of dealing with this group. It's just that I feel a very tired energy coming from this. It's you're tired. You want this. You just want it to go away, and they're not gonna just go away. Yeah. All right. Okay. I know this is like, a dramatic thing to say, but if you could move to the next town over, it would be really, really helpful. Just go start over. Just go cut your losses. Get the hell out of the small town. And go or this small community, whatever it is. It might be in a big city, just a small community where everybody knows each other. Maybe it's all in the neighborhood. Cut your losses and go move. My God, get away from these people. Yeah, I don't. Yeah. Anyway, I hope that helped. I don't know. I don't know. I always want to give you more. I always want to come and help you, and individually, and do it for you. I don't know. I always want to give you more. I always feel like I don't give you enough, but we can only give what we have to give. So. Right. I love you guys. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for the Amazon wish list. Thank you for the likes, the shares. Even just pushing that like button is just so helpful. Thank you so much for the subscribes. Thank you for everything. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing in the comments section your life. Thank you for sharing yourself with me. I appreciate it. I appreciate you taking the time to do that. You guys take care. Until the next time. Bye. 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 Bye.